What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? Welcome to Lamar Nation, where we come and share our stories. This is a safe place for you to share your story. We talk about it and everything. So I'm just going to go ahead and say this before we get started. Children, anybody that's 21 and up, get off my live. Go to bed. Because there might be something said or something may happen that you might not even see on here. So all the children go to bed. I'm waiting on my co-host today, my best friend, my road dog, my what you call it? My ride or die. She's supposed to be coming on here today. So we're gonna be talking about toxic relationships. And I hope you guys come on here and y'all are interactive tonight. Oh my God. I want to recap on what happened yesterday. I was on here talking to my cousin, and we was talking about. Oh, she's here. She's here. She's here. All right. Hold on just a second, y'all. This is my best friend. Oh, this is my best friend. Hey, best friend! You can't hear me? Turn your volume on. I mean, did you check the mic? I can't hear you.
How about now?
I hear you. I hear you. I hear you.
Okay,
now
perfect.
I was just recapping before you came on about what I'm gonna show you what happened yesterday. We was talking about why is it so hard to maintain a relationship, and why me and my cousin was online. I'm gonna show you this video real quick, so y'all tune in. Hold on. Picture up there, okay? You know, we added somebody to the screen, add to the screen, add to the screen.
Oh my God!
No, wait a minute. Okay, that was not a little faster. That was not. That.
Who penis was that?
That was not.
Picture up there, okay?
That was too much. Now we're thinking the dude was finna get over here and elaborate on what we was talking about, right? A whole penis show, honey. A whole penis show. What you think about that? A hot mess.
Okay, you breaking up on my end. I don't know what
What
it
you on your laptop?
is.
You on your laptop or phone? You on your phone
Maybe I need
or
to
laptop?
come out and come back. Let me come out and come back in.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh my God, y'all. I'm just wondering what interesting thing is going to happen today on tonight's show. Who do we all have online? Let me see if we got anybody already commented and everything. Who do we have online? Make yourself known. Send me a comment. All right, she's back. Okay. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Yay! But did you see the whole video? Was the video in and out?
It was in and out, but I got the details. Yeah. Yeah. She got it.
Look, I had to go find my spirit and my soul, honey, because it left me lifeless. I'm like, what's going on here?
Mm-mm. Let me come out and come back in. I'm still having problems.
Are you on your phone?
Yeah, I'm finna get the laptop.
Okay.
All right.
All right. All right, you guys. She's gonna go in and come back out. We having technical difficulties. So who's online? Our topic today is talking about toxic relationships. Anybody want to come online and tell me what is your version of a toxic relationship? That's what we're gonna be discussing tonight. Toxic relationships. What is that flying? That is what we're going to be talking about. Toxic relationships. What I consider a toxic relationship is basically someone staying in a relationship for whatever reason, and you're not getting along with the spouse or the boyfriend or the girlfriend or whatever, and you have some reason, whether it's kids, whether it's finances or whatever, you willing to stay in a relationship because of that. Um, there's so many other toxic relationships. Either one of y'all want to elaborate? I got two people in here, so either one of y'all want to elaborate on that? We're talking about toxic relationships. Anybody want to come in? If you're on Facebook, you can click at the top of the screen the link to come on live on a virtual video. So if you guys want to come on with me on the virtual video, just click the link at the top on Facebook or whatever. You should be able to get in, and I'll let you come in and talk live. Let me see. No comments yet. We're waiting on China to come back so we can go ahead and discuss this. Toxic relationships. Toxic. Toxic. Okay. We got 3 people on here. Anybody want to discuss anything about what you consider a toxic relationship? While we wait for China to come back online, anybody want to tell me their version of a toxic relationship? Go right ahead. You can either comment, send me a message, message me on here, or you can come on with a virtual video. I don't see no. Come on, y'all. I was live last night. We had a whole lot of people on here talking last night, sending comments and everything. So, I hope she ain't having technical difficulties. I can't even talk today. That water is good. Good for the Osaka. Come on, y'all. What's going on? I hope y'all had a good day today. Everybody that's on here, under the sound of my voice, I hope y'all had a wonderful day. I had a fair day. Come on, China, come on back online when we can get down deep in this conversation. We waiting on China to come back online live. If y'all sending me messages, I cannot see them. I'm in the comments section. I don't see nothing. Somebody send me a message. Just say hey or something. Who's ever online, just send me a message. Just say hey. I want to make sure these messages are coming through. Anybody? Can somebody just send me a message just saying hey? I just want to make sure these messages are coming through. I got 2 people on here. Come on, girl. Come on, China. China boots. We got 4 people. Okay, out of these 4 people that I see online, somebody send me a message to make sure these messages are coming through. Just say hey or something like that, so I can make sure these messages are coming through before we get deep in this conversation, so I can answer y'all questions as we're talking, conversing, or whatever. I want to be able to answer your questions and, you know, or say anything that's regarding your comment or something like that. So, okay, post. We're waiting on China to come back on live. Let me call her real quick. Make sure she can get on live. China Boots, come on, girl. It won't let you do it?
I'm pulling it up on the laptop.
Okay.
I'm pulling it up. Don't worry.
We got 4 people on the line. 4
Okay,
people on the.
I'm
Okay. All right. She's coming back. She's coming back, y'all. We finna get deep in this conversation. Somebody. Maybe I need to go over here and see if I can. The top of the line. Toxic relationships. What is your version? What do you consider a toxic relationship? Anybody want to share? I've always been on the virtual video. Just click the link at the top on Facebook or whatever you should be able to get in. And I'll let you come in and talk live. Let's see. No comments yet. We're waiting on China to come back so we can go ahead and. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We're waiting on you to come back on the line. We want to have a conversation. Oh, we waited on you to come back on the line. We're ready to have a conversation. Oh, ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Waiting on you. Come on, China. Jazalinda, Jazalinda, papari, pap, 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 pap. Oh my God. Anybody want to share what they consider a toxic relationship? We can get this conversation started with these 2 people that's on my live. Come on now. Is my girl on here? Let me see. She's top of the line. Let's see here. She must say get back on here for some reason. We're waiting on you. Oh, we're waiting on you. We're waiting on you. Somebody send me a message. I'm just trying to make sure these messages are coming through. Just say hey or something. Somebody. I got 3 people on here. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. And she's back. Can you hear me? I can't hear you though. What's up with that? I can't hear you. Check your volume. Check your mic. Do it say anything about a mic or something? But you can hear me. Oh Lord. We having technical difficulties tonight. What's going on? Oh my God. Oh my God. This live is gonna be extra long. It's already 16 minutes after the hour. Oh my God. We're losing people. I don't know what's going on. Hold on. I don't know what's going on. You can hear me though, right? It's top of the line. It's top of the line. We top of the line. Baby, seems like everywhere I go, I see you. From your smiling, it's like I breathe you. Seems like we live, boys. We live, boys. I,
One more time. We're gonna try.
okay. I can hear you now. I hear you. You hear me clearly?
I can hear you. Yes.
Okay. Okay, let's get started, darling. Let's get started. So this toxic relationship, I'm gonna give you my version because I'm pretty much gonna let you have the flow. Now, toxic relationship. What I consider a toxic relationship is being in a relationship reasons, whether it's kids, whether it's finances, or it can be a variety of things. But that's my version of a toxic relationship. You're not happy, but you're in it for a reason. Is that's my in-depth definition. What about you? You can't hear me?
Mm-mm. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Huh?
I can hear you.
Okay, perfect. We're good.
What's going on with you?
We're good now. Technical difficulties. That's what 2020 brings. But we're working now.
Woo! We live! We
We are
live!
live. We are working now.
Okay, let's
Okay.
start over.
Yes.
Did you hear about the toxic relationship? My definition.
No, please explain again so I can hear you now completely.
Okay, my in-depth definition of a toxic relationship is being in a relationship where you're not happy, but you're staying for a certain reason, whether it's kids, whether it's finances, and stuff like that. But you're
Correct.
overall you're not happy, you know.
Correct.
So
So true.
okay. So what is yours? I mean, about. I mean, well, I mean, you elaborate because I know you always have something. So go ahead.
I do. Toxic relationships are real, first and foremost. And sometimes I believe that people, humans, us, we do not understand that we're even in a toxic relationship
Right,
until something messes up.
right, right,
Um, I think a lot of things about toxic relationships. First and foremost, I believe that toxic relationships shouldn't even happen if we're taking the time to do what we're supposed to do in the beginning stages.
right,
Before a toxic relationship blooms into the toxic relationship, you should be doing the investigation that you're supposed to be doing prior.
right.
So I'm not a believer in toxic relationships.
Have you
That's
ever
me.
been? Have you ever been in a toxic relationship?
No,
You haven't.
no. I've never been in a toxic relationship. No. Because I am a true firm believer in asking the right questions.
Yeah. As my best
Now,
friend, I know you are good about that.
now I will say, have I been manipulated or fooled to where later on it's a situation, but not toxic? Because I
right,
don't stick around for the toxic.
right.
No, no. I've never been in a toxic relationship.
What do you consider? Okay, now I'm gonna give it. I don't know if this is what's considered a toxic relationship, but being with somebody or whatever, you have feelings for them, and you do for them. In return, it's like you get nothing.
True.
But it's like you try to overlook that. That is. I'm asking my own question, but you try to overlook that because you are into them as far as they looks. You just like being around them, their conversation or whatever. But it's really not a good situation for you. So that is toxic, then. Yeah, I just answered my own question.
Would that be considered
I
toxic
really,
though? Or would that
huh?
just be you being in a, would that be considered a toxic relationship? Or would that just be considered you in a bad situation? Toxic to me is they are just no good and you are just no good for each other. That to me
Right.
is toxic. You see what I'm saying?
But
So
yeah.
maybe my definition of toxic is different from yours because mine is just saying, I know damn, excuse my language, I know good and dog well, I have no business dealing with this person because they take me to a whole nother level. And it's no good. You see?
Right.
But actually, just being a victim of love, that's not toxic. That's just being a victim of love.
Okay. Yeah.
You see
You
what I'm
broke it.
saying?
You
So
broke it down to where I see the difference. Yeah, I see the difference.
that would be the difference to me. That's why I can say
Right.
I have never been in a toxic relationship.
Well.
But I've been in a situation of a victim of love.
Okay. Well, what did you call this? What do you
You
call this?
see? You see what I'm saying? So it
So
goes different ways.
yeah, but what do you call this being with somebody or whatever, and then it's like, you know, they're using you. That's toxic, right? They're using you.
That to me is just manipulation.
Manipulation.
When you start using people, that's just you have one game. You just want to use that person for what they provide, what they're giving you, whether it's love, whether it's money, whether it's whatever the case may be. They're using
Right.
you. It's just a mind of manipulation. They don't want your heart. They don't want anything emotional that you're providing. They want the benefits.
Right. Well, that leads to this question because we was talking the other day. Remember, we was talking about this is the other topic, in toxic relationship just for companionship. We see a lot of that nowadays. You know what I'm saying? And
Plenty of it.
we see a lot of that, and it's sad because it's like you have to deal with whatever the arguing, a lot of families they argue, the husband, wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, they're arguing over different stuff because it got to the point to where y'all can't stand each other, but you're in it. You're in it, you're in it for the children. You're in it for money or whatever. And I mean, what would you tell somebody like that? That's hard, ain't it?
It's only hard. It's only hard for me because I can't tell another grown person
Right.
how to feel or what to do about their situation. The only thing I can do is try to open their brain up so they can figure it out
But
themselves.
what would be the words? What advice could you give them?
um, Ask the question again, please.
what, what advice could you give? I know you can't tell a person what to do, but what advice could you give if you ran up on a situation and
Hmm.
and you see this person so hurt, but it's like they're still trying to deal with it anyway. You
Right.
know, what advice would you give that person though?
Okay. Me personally, and I've said this before. Weigh your options. Weigh your options as far as what are you receiving in this relationship.
Exactly.
First and foremost, take who it is, take what they've done, take all of that out of the picture. What are you receiving in the relationship?
Right. Yeah, you told me that I had to think hard about that one.
You know? Now, if you're putting out more things than what you're receiving, why fool with it?
Exactly.
Because if a person can't meet you halfway, 50-50, you don't need to be in that relationship.
Right.
That's the first thing I would tell them. Now, if they have children included, if they have bills included, if they have a whole household that's included within this relationship, of course, that makes things more difficult.
Boy, yeah. Yeah. And
Very
I
difficult.
hate to see somebody in a relationship with the guy. They try they're I ain't gonna say they're trying to work it together, but they're existing, and the guy's doing his own thing. Then he come back home, and it's like he want the girlfriend to still go do a wife's thing, cook and all that kind of stuff. I couldn't get down with no type of situation like that.
But it still comes down to the same questions. What are you receiving in this relationship? Are you receiving mentally? Are you receiving sexually? Are you receiving just whatever you need to receive in this relationship for you to feel relevant?
Right.
If you're not receiving a damn thing, if he's treating you like a dog, he or she, let's be honest, if they're taking advantage of you, if they're manipulating you, if they're doing any of those things that you don't feel like is to your standards, because everybody should have a standard. If they're not to your standard and you're not receiving that, why lower yourself
Right.
to whatever that they're going to give you? You have to exit. Now, if you have children with this person, totally different. Totally different. But it still comes down to the same thing because you're still supposed to be able to separate the two when you have children with the person.
Right.
Children are one factor. That's the part of your brain that says, I'm the mother or I'm the father. You have to
Right.
separate that from your own personal feelings. That's two separate totally things. And a lot of people don't understand that those are two different things. And that to me is what causes baby mama drama or
Right.
baby daddy drama because people don't know how to separate the two.
Right.
So again, if you're in a relationship with that person, again, you have to look at the relationship status. Am I receiving what I'm supposed to receive in this situation?
Right.
Now, if it's just parenting, then of course, is this person handling their business in the other parent manner?
Right.
You just have to separate them. That's all. And when you separate them, you can get a lot of understanding in your situation.
That makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
And
hard,
we
but
had,
it's true.
and I want to recap on a topic that we had yesterday. Now, it. I mean, you probably get the same answer or whatever, but I just want to recap because, it's a good topic or whatever. It was basically, why is it hard to maintain a relationship?
I gotta come back. I gotta come back. Give me a second.
Okay. Anybody care to comment? It's this is no ordinary love. Ordinary love. Ooh, this is no ordinary love. Ordinary love. Oh. Oh.
Forgive me. You know I got kids. You
Okay.
know I have children. Forgive me.
You good, you good.
Yeah.
Okay. So what we're just gonna recap on what we talked about yesterday. Why is it hard to maintain a relationship? We had talked about that earlier today, but I just want to go ahead and put it out in the atmosphere where people can hear the words, get some strength, word of wisdom. I just say togetherness. Why, if you're not together, you're not working together. Financially, a relationship is a building. I call it a building process. Like building blocks. In order to make something, you got to build, but it's got to be together.
But how do you get together? That's the thing. How do you get that togetherness? How do you get that? How do you receive that? Correct? You have to get there first for you to even maintain it or keep it.
Right.
You can't just find somebody and say, oh, we're going to make it work. So you have to, that's why I say it starts in the beginning. It's called understanding because this is 2020 and everybody has a situation. I don't care who it may be, I don't care what it may be. Everybody has a situation. So you have to have understanding, first of all. You have to have your standards in what you want to settle for. Third and first, really, is communication.
Right.
You can't communicate. You can't even express your issues, your problems, your what you're feeling. You can't do any of those things.
Right.
So if you don't have those, you don't have the togetherness. Because to me, those are the three things that are going to bring the togetherness.
It's communication and what was it?
Communication, understanding, and what was the other one? I don't know.
She's okay. I know it's communication, understanding,
And
you
have
have to
some
know
damn standards. Like you have to have standards in what you want and what you're. It's not really what you want. I don't like that statement. You have to have standards of what you want. You have to have standards of what you're going to settle for.
sacrifice of love. You make sacrifices when it comes to that. You make
But you got to
sacrifices.
understand, just because you're willing to settle for them doesn't mean you have to settle for them.
Yeah, but if you really want that person, I'm like this. When you
You're
and,
willing.
and, huh?
You're willing to settle. That don't mean you have to
No,
settle.
you don't have. No, of course not. No,
There you go.
of course not. No, But I mean, and I always hear people say, you know, when they get in relationships, when people get in relationships, they get comfortable. They feel like, okay, all that attention that I was giving you, I don't have to do that anymore because I got you or whatever. I don't believe in that. I feel as though how you met me, how you came to me, how you know what I'm saying? That's how it should be within that whole relationship. You was showing me all that attention. You was taking me out. You was doing it. Don't stop it once we get together. Don't stop doing those things or whatever. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
Cora. But check this out. Remember when we also have these conversations about self reflection? We
Okay.
have to self reflect and work on ourselves consistently because ourselves are changing.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you're in a relationship, you still have to self reflect, but now you have to relationship reflect because your relationship is also changing. So if you're not communicating with your partner in what used to work, like think about people that have been together 20, 30, 40 years plus. They have changed.
Yeah,
So if they're not,
but your love should die. You know what I'm saying?
no, love don't get you through everything though. You can love somebody and want to kill the shit out of them. Forgive my language. You can love somebody and want to choke the living life out of them. Correct?
Right.
But if you're in a relationship, you still have to communicate with that other person to say, hey, I'm feeling like this, or hey, I'm feeling like this, or maybe we should switch
Oh
this up.
yeah. Yeah,
But
like
that's the
Jay said.
communication. But that's the relationship self-reflection. You see what I'm saying? Your relationship needs attention, excuse me, and you have to go in and reflect on what's not the same as 2 weeks ago or a month ago or however. You have to change with your relationship.
That's it. Well, I guess I'm different then because I'm like you. I'm like this. I tell the person, man, look here. You know, you don't take me out to eat no more. We
Still
don't
love.
do this. We don't do that. And you know, and then I would come off the wrong way because
You
I'm not
would,
like
because
that.
think about it. If your significant other has got a better job, his hours have changed, things like that have changed to where maybe he's not able to take you out, but that doesn't mean he doesn't want to take you out.
I I
Things have
understand. Now,
changed.
don't get me wrong. I understand that. You know, if it's a job situation, but I'm just saying if you got time on your hands and
Maybe
you
he's
not,
tired.
huh?
Maybe they're tired. People get older and get tired. And I'm only speaking this from facts. You know, I'm not no spring chicken no more. You know, but I'm thankful for the days that I got behind me, you
Look,
know.
I believe in being spontaneous. Look, baby,
Child, I
let's
be
go.
tired.
Look, let's go.
I be tired.
Let's go get on a cruise or something next month or something, baby.
And
You
that's
line
fine,
this
but
up.
that's like pre-planned stuff. You see what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
do something. Don't be dead. Don't be dead, baby. Because then I get the question. You wait a minute. What is you doing?
Ain't nobody talking about being dead because you just look. Because if they acting dead, go on, just throw the dirt on them, please, Jesus.
Okay,
Just pop the dirt on them. You know what I'm
I
saying? Let's
will.
be done.
Ain't no shame in my game. I will.
You got a bag of dirt in your purse, don't you?
Huh?
You got a bag of dirt in your purse.
I look. Surprise. You'll be surprised. I come up with 2 clubs. What did you do?
Done.
What did you do with mine? I should have thought on you. Because you did.
But
Lifeless.
that's just honest.
Don't
That's
do
why I
that.
say to me, the number one thing is communication. You got to communicate with your person. If they don't know how to receive you communicating, something is completely wrong. That's not the person for you. Especially if you're a communicator.
Yeah, that I am.
If you don't mind speaking up about what you like, what you don't like, and what you want to change, then that person should be a listener.
Right.
So if that's not what's popping, then leave it alone. That's not a match. Let it go. And this is why I'm a firm believer in when you're meeting people, y'all, we have to. I don't know how many folks you got up in here right about now, but at the end of the day, we have to take the proper steps in dating again.
Yeah, that's
We
true.
have to. Do not let
Old
2020
school.
take effect of you.
That old
Don't you
school
do
thing.
it. And again, what our grandmas and stuff used to tell us a long time ago, which was a person will only do you the way that you allow them to do you. That is the truth.
Yeah.
Period. And sometimes it's not about how you allow them to do you, it's about how they were able to get across on the last one that was before you. So don't take it to heart. They were just able to get over on the one that was before you. And sometimes you got to check it and correct it so they know that they can't play you like that.
Right.
But you got to make your standards in the beginning. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to tolerate that. No, you need to, come see me, say hello, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like you got to make your standards. This ain't no drive by. Don't call me after past 9 o'clock because first of all, them booty call hours.
Ready. I'm on live. You making noise.
I said,
I'm
hey,
on the camera. You making noise.
y'all love my Gigi.
Lord, I thought I was out the way in the kitchen. Lord have mercy. I
I
thought I was
love my
out the way.
Gigi.
Lord have mercy. Am I? But yeah,
You just gotta have your standards in the beginning.
I guess I'm just different when it comes to relationships or whatever. I feel like you should know. I should have to tell you. You know what I'm saying? There's certain things I will communicate on. You know what I'm saying? But a lot
But
of stuff in
boo,
the
don't
beginning.
nobody know you in the beginning. They
In the
stranger.
beginning, no, in the beginning, no, that's different. I'm just saying, along within the relationship, after we done been together for a minute, you should know me. You should know
They
how my
should know
stuff.
you if they're paying attention.
You ain't paying attention. We got an issue.
If but guess what? If they not paying attention, guess where they supposed to go?
But hey, you sure right.
I mean, it's very simple. But we
Quick
have to take
dismissal.
those actions to dismiss like we're supposed to dismiss. But instead, it's always something blocking our vision, so we don't dismiss. And we deal with it. We tolerate it. And we overlook it. And then later on, those are the same reasons why we're breaking up.
Right,
But if that's the case, we should have broke up months ago or years ago. But we were just blind to what you're actually doing, and we don't want to see the real stuff.
right,
And that's why I say we have to stop, take a break, and actually physically see what we're dealing with in the beginning stages. Excuse me, so we can cut those ties early versus 5 or 10 years later.
right.
But anyways, baby, check these lashes though. What you?
Look, I see the lashes and the hair and everything. You came on there. When
I'm
you came
sorry.
on there, honey.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry,
No
y'all.
wonder you was
I
like,
had to.
all that noise, and I'm trying to get a hold of it. Leave it out.
Don't do that. Don't do
But
that.
that's my best friend. That's my best friend. Yeah. You know how it is. It take us a while to get ready. We need
Yeah,
some
yeah, for
time to
sure.
eat. Yeah.
Yeah. So no, let's talk about that topic I brought up today.
What was the topic? I don't
Okay,
remember.
so when I was explaining to you about the gentleman, we're gonna say gentleman for now,
Uh-huh.
that approached me at the workplace that we work together, correct?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Don't. Oh
And
shit! Get back. Before you wasted on my computer. Get back. What is you doing? What? No. Get back before you wasted on my computer. Please get back. I don't want you to waste it on my computer. Thank you. I appreciate it. I don't want none of that.
boo
No,
boo,
no,
stop talking to my grandma like that.
no, because she was holding a cup on my computer and all it was just gonna take was just a little bump. It is over.
Stop that. Okay, but yes, Mr. Gentleman.
Okay, so what we gonna name that topic? Okay. Uh
Men who know they have a woman but still want to disrespect them.
I got it.
Child. Okay, so y'all, while he's doing that, let me just give you the rundown of how it happened because I'm just all real and I just like to share my business. Yes, I do. Because it might help somebody. I'm minding my daggone business and I'm going to talk to y'all like y'all family because guess what? We family. We on live, right?
We live.
Exactly. We live. So we family. Okay, so y'all, I was at work minding my daggone business. Now, this man always approaches me. He always makes it his business to speak to me. Okay. Like I don't know what that is. My bestie knew what it was because when I told him, he was like, "You knew what it was, of course." Chabo. So I'm going to my lunch break, and I'm taking my breaks in my cars because the building be a little bit too warm for you, girl. I'm getting up in age. I can't be dealing with that. So I comes to my car, and he was like, "Hey, I'm gonna get with you in a second." Fine. I'm sitting in my car. I'm on the phone. Well, I was trying to get a hold of my bestie, but he didn't pick up the phone. You. But, but anyways, he comes to the car and he's like, "Hey, I just want to let you know I find you attractive. I be watching you, stuff like that. But I got a woman."
We already know what that is.
We already
Already
know
know
what
what
that is.
that is.
We already know what that is. Everybody already knows what that is. It's very plain, it's very simple. But instead of my brain just cussing him out, excuse me, or telling him about himself, I wanted to know a little bit deeper. So I started talking to him. Okay, well, you don't need to be doing anything disrespectful to your woman outside of that because one thing I'm a single woman, but at the end of the day, I'm very respectful of any woman's situation that they have going on out here. And that's one stigma that I'm trying to change for all single women. Single women are not evil. Single women are not going to sleep with your man behind your back. You see what I'm saying? So I make the men stand up and be men about their business. So
Right.
as he started talking and he started saying, "Yeah, I understand. I met this other chick and I did feel some type of way. She was half my age because this man is like 53, 54. He ain't got no business barking up my tree, first of all, because the only thing he can do is put a damn family pack of meat in my refrigerator. I ain't even gonna lie. To be honest. Can we be honest, fam? But I'm just saying. But anywho, he was saying he's dating women half his age, and sometimes he feels as if he can't take her to certain places because he'll run into other family members or somebody that knows him and knows he has a woman. And like I told him, then you shouldn't be doing it. Why restrict the woman from going out on the town, enjoying herself with a friend or whatever the case may be, if you don't even feel comfortable? Why restrict
Right.
her? She didn't do nothing wrong.
Right.
Especially if she's trying to keep it respectful, right? So my mind frame went straight to after all this conversation. I'm just like, why would a man, female, whoever, you're in a relationship, but you feel so comfortable as to approaching a woman saying she's attractive and she's this and she's that? If you're in a relationship, that's not your place to tell another woman she's attractive. Let the next single man tell her she's attractive. Because I promise you, if she's attractive, you're not the only one that's going to tell her.
Right.
So let that next person tell her. But I just feel like that is so disrespectful in all aspects because, baby boy, you made a very good point. He wouldn't say that mess in front of his woman. So if you can't say it in front of your woman, why do it?
Right.
It's very simple. Why do it?
Yeah. You got to creep somebody around and all this kind of stuff, and you worry about family. No, just don't do
Child.
it. I mean, if you're not satisfied with what you got, leave it alone.
And
That's
you
how I
sitting
feel.
up here talking about, oh, just let me know when you want some lunch. I'll go get you some. Just ready to trick them dollars off. If you don't go sit your ass down somewhere. So I tell your woman on you.
Okay.
Because again, I'm not that type of female.
Right.
And I'm tired of single women having a bad name. Like we just on the prowl for other women's men's. No.
They quick to assume that she's single. Don't
She's
take your
single.
man
Don't
around
bring no
her.
man around her. Child, first of all, we don't even want your no good man. First of all. Because we hearing the stories you telling us about how low down dirty he is. We don't want him.
Right.
You want him with your crazy tail. We telling you to leave him because he ain't no good. But again, all single women is not that. And I'm not going to sit up here and speak for all single women because I know some trifling ones too myself. But all of them ain't like that.
Right.
But I'm still trying to figure out why does a man feel that type of actions is okay?
But let me explain my
That's not
situation.
okay. That is not okay.
I had I had a situation like that. There was a pastor.
I remember this.
um,
Let me lay my Halle Berry back
at,
because I
at, at,
remember this.
at the age of 27, and you before, I'm not gonna call no names.
Um,
You
yes.
27 years old. You about to get married, but you trying to holler at me.
Baby, that man was trying to do more than just holler at you. He was trying to do some things to you. I remember this situation.
Trying to holler at me. And I was like, I had to let him know, look at her. I said, you ain't even got married yet. You know, and you over here trying to holler at me. That's just crazy. You know what I'm saying? And it was messed up in all aspects. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't even go there. You know what I'm saying? You finna get married and that would have been a whole mess. A whole mess. If I was that kind of person to just go, and do that. No. No. But that just goes to show you, man, think with that other head and not this head up here. Hello. They think with the head below and not the head up top, honey.
So,
Look, I'll be
I'm
watching
telling you,
CBS.
that
I'll be watching
head is
CBS
low.
Eyes, and they
It's sure gonna get some people in trouble.
yes, it
It's
will.
sure gonna get some, cause I'm gonna be like this, and I'm gonna look sideways. I wish I had my shades on so you understand what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
You better throw some shade, darling.
I do because guess what, boo boo? And I'm gonna tell you like this: if they only knew what I knew, you know what I'm saying? You
Right.
wouldn't be doing what you're doing, and you wouldn't be acting the way that you're acting.
Okay.
But you is. And this is why I feel like I gotta be that stand-up female to call the bullshit where it is. Because females don't call the bullshit like it's supposed to be called no more. So I have a right to stand up and say, you know what? We're not gonna do that. You're not gonna act that type of way. Excuse me, y'all. I've been drinking. I'm burping. But
What you sipping on?
don't do that. But the
Oh,
only
don't sip
reason
on that
why
vodka.
But the only reason why these people that are approaching us, that are wanting to bring us into their circle, they want to claim that, I want you in my life and all this, and they're talking those sweet nothings in our ear. The only reason why they're doing the BS of that part is because of the last person allowed them to do that BS.
Right. And they think
And
everybody
we
else is
and they think that they can get away with that type of shit.
right.
So we as people, we have to stand up and say, you know what? I'm not dealing with that. Stop. No, I don't like that.
Right.
That's not cool. Hey, wrong chick or wrong nigga, whatever it may be. set your standards in how you want to be treated and hold that man accountable or that female accountable.
Right, right,
I don't like how I call you and you don't call right back or even try to figure out, did I need something?
right,
Nobody calls you for no reason. If you don't like what they're giving you, set your example and say, no, this is
right,
not going to work. And if they keep doing it, you got to cut them ties. I don't care how good the dick is. I don't care how much the paper is that they making. I don't care what it is. You got to cut them.
sometimes we find that stuff more important than you know.
But sometimes we got to do what we got to do.
Yeah.
If you really want a healthy relationship,
Right, right.
you can't come into it the wrong way because what do they say? What you do in the beginning, you got to remember to keep doing it to the end.
Right.
So if you're holding your standards, guess what? That other person is gonna always be thinking, well, you know what? They don't this motherfucker don't let me slide.
Right.
Like I gotta be on my shit with this
Like
motherfucker
you
because
ain't
they
finna
get
get
on
away
my
with that
ass.
over here. You not finna get away with that over here.
You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And they know the people to do it too.
Yeah.
Because as soon as you seem bashful and shy or whatever it may be, what do? They run right over your ass.
Right. And I was speaking of that, I was telling my cousin last night. He was asking, we was talking about the situation about why we can't maintain a relationship or whatever. I said I basically was getting the wrong relationships. You know, because when I get into a relationship, I consider myself as submissive or whatever. And
You ain't submissive.
that, huh?
You ain't submissive.
Whatever. No, listen,
Y'all,
I,
don't let him lie to y'all. He ain't submissive.
listen. No, for real, I consider myself submissive. And when I
Mm-mm.
get with somebody, it's like they're more flamboyant than I am, so I have to play that dominant role. You see what I'm
Okay,
saying?
but you're not submissive. What did you just say?
I have to
Let's
play
go
the
there. You. What did you just say?
I
You
have to play the dominant
consider
role.
yourself submissive, but you have to play the dominant role. Then you're not submissive. Get that out of there.
Exactly.
And then I told you about that submissive stuff. You don't even know how to be submissive.
What-
Okay, y'all,
it's,
I know
it's,
him like the back of my
it's,
hand. Let's
it's,
be honest. We
I know what
family.
you're saying.
We gonna kiki up in here.
Uh-uh.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. But let me tell y'all, because he trying to give y'all that
No,
BS.
I'm
I'm not
not.
gonna let it happen. I'm not gonna let it happen. Not today. Check this out. Your mind wants to be submissive. Your brain. Excuse me, y'all. Your brain wants to be submissive. You're not. Because you know how have you ever heard anybody say, um, my environment is what made me?
Yeah.
Okay, so you dealing with so many people that are not on your level, and you feel like you have to come and back it up and be the dominant one,
So I'm adjusting.
you're adjusted. Your submissiveness has adjusted to being dominant.
Yeah.
You're not submissive no more.
And,
You
and
are mentally dominant now.
and I told her that's the reason. And I think I told you, I said that's the reason why this last relationship that I had, it didn't work out because I'm the one that's giving and doing and paying and all this kind of stuff. In return, I'm not getting nothing. So it's like that's why I'm confused because I'm like you supposed to be the dominant one to show that strongness and security and all that kind of stuff. But it's like okay, when it comes down to it, I'm the one that's providing. I'm the one that's doing all the helping. I'm the one that's doing all the giving. So that's where that was the root of the issues when I thought about it.
Okay, so think about what was said because you didn't say what was said. This person wanted you to be submissive to him. Now, what did I tell you? You can be submissive. You've always felt like I don't know how to be submissive to somebody, right? But what did I tell you? You can if it was the right person to be
Yeah.
submissive to.
Yeah.
Because if you had somebody that was taking care of what they were supposed to take care of, and you did not have to be dominant, it would come natural.
Right.
It's no work that has to be done. It will come natural.
Right. You're right.
So guess what? It's all the wrong person.
I,
And can't nobody tell you what you need to do. But you. Your body is going to tell you what you need to do. Your brain is going to tell you what you need to do. And of course, if both of those bitches fail, this is what you got a best friend for. Like, you see what I'm saying? So don't you dare anybody sit up here and allow somebody to tell you some BS that your soul, your brain, and your body is telling you, no, we ain't doing it.
right.
Because it's for a reason. It's called a daggone conscience. And this is the same stuff. Now, check this out, y'all. I got 2 teenage daughters. This is the same stuff that I tell my teenage daughters. Listen to yourself before anybody's mouth, because a human being's mouth is going to lie to you.
Uh-huh.
It will lie quick, fast, in a hurry. Listen to yourself. You got to start learning how to listen to your brain, listen to your soul, because them 2 things is not going to lead you no wrong. So guess what? If a man is telling you, oh, you need to be submissive because you don't know how to treat a man and you don't know how to do this, well, bitch, maybe you just not the right man for me.
Right.
Don't let them come fuck up your brain like that. Nah, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. You better down on. What do I always say? Down on, Nikisha down the street. We ain't got time for that.
And none whatsoever. Well, child, we have talked, and we talk every day. Oh my God, we talk every day, don't we? And my granny walked. I told her I was gonna be on here for an hour. She just keep rolling in this kitchen. But anyway,
You leave my Gigi alone. I'm gonna tell you right now. Leave her alone.
you want to see Gigi?
Yes, and leave her
Granny,
alone.
Granny, come here.
I gotta
Come
smoke
here.
y'all. Sorry.
This is my best friend online, Granny.
Granny!
This is my best friend, okay?
Hey, how you doing?
Hold on, let me turn it around. Hold on.
Mama, where you at?
Let me turn it around.
I just walked in the kitchen now.
Hold on. How I do this thing? I don't know how to do this.
You
Oh
a
shit.
mess right now.
Huh?
You need to walk in the kitchen.
That's my best. That's my best.
Lift it up. Hey, Granny.
Who is that?
That's my best friend, Jocelyn. Say hey.
How you doing?
Gigi, don't do me like that.
she said, hey.
Hey, beautiful. You just over there looking as beautiful as ever.
She said, you looking as beautiful as ever.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. You supposed to say
Yes.
thank you.
Thank you. He works good. He helped me a whole lot.
I know that's right. I know that's right. I make them.
Yeah.
Well, all right. I'm going to have to come out
She
there
live
and
in
see you
Dallas.
now.
She live in Dallas.
Who is she?
That's my best friend.
Who is she?
Her name is Jocelyn.
Jocelyn.
I'm going to tell
Jocelyn.
you your name, though. But hey, Gigi, I'm going to come see you.
Yeah, okay. Yes. I'm glad.
All right.
I'm glad to meet you.
I am so glad to meet you.
Yeah.
Because you are so precious.
Well, and so
Yes,
are
you
you.
are.
She said, so are you.
Thank you. I really do love it.
Yeah.
All
She
right.
gonna make me cry. Stop
Oh,
that.
Lord. All right, we finna go to the store in a minute, okay?
Stop that.
We finna go to the store in a minute, okay?
Huh?
We finna go to the store in a minute.
Where y'all is?
Me and you finna go to the store in a minute.
Oh, okay.
I'll be there in a minute.
All right.
No, you're not. Stop lying. You stop that.
What you doing? No, not about to be
Stop that.
Oh my God.
I'm knocking that stuff off my head.
Okay.
I'm loving it.
We
I'm
gonna keep
loving
it
this. I'm
going.
happy you did this. I like this.
You like it?
Yes. Have me back plenty of times.
Of course, girl. You my best friend. Of course, you know you gonna be here. Stop playing with me. Yeah.
Cause I'm tired. I done worked them 10 hours a day. You getting tired. But I'm here for this. I like this. 'Cause I
I
got
told
nothing
you
but
you
words
like
up
it.
in
I
me.
told you. I told you. I told you. I know.
Uh,
Yes. For the two viewers that we have, you're probably gonna have to go back because we're about to shut it down. The conversation was, oh my god, it was so in depth and deep, a lot
was
of good
it?
information.
No,
Huh?
I want to know what the viewers are thinking. Please comment.
I don't. That's what I'm saying. I told them to
I
comment
want
below.
to
I'm not seeing
know
no
what y'all are
comment.
thinking. What y'all want to say.
Yeah.
What? Y'all,
Uh,
please comment.
please comment. We want to see what's on your brains, honey. And
Yes, real quick before we exit,
yeah,
so we can hit
comment,
this
comment.
up the next day.
Ain't nobody commenting nothing. We got viewers, but they not commenting.
Well, y'all got to do better. Y'all have got to do better. We can talk all day, but it's not the same as talking to our people. What's what?
Right.
Please
But anyway,
comment. Just give us something. You liked it? You didn't like it?
why is
We
it pop?
wrong? Like, tell us something.
If you let them take advantage of now, I'm looking at my phone and the comments are coming to my phone, but it's supposed to be coming to this thing right here. I don't know why it's not.
Baby, I'm not getting no comment.
You said what?
I don't get no comment. None.
When they supposed to pop up over here, and I'm able to bring it up down there, like that, just
Yeah.
popped up. But I'm not seeing nothing. They not. Now I got one comment that says, if you let them take advantage of you, now, especially in a relationship, they will continue to do so. That's true.
Exactly. Exactly. Now,
That's
let me
true.
just say that that is a true statement. And that's why I feel like you have to make your presence known in the beginning.
Uh huh.
Because if you're verbal about where you stand at and how you stand at in the beginning and keep it going, you can't slack. It's just like washing your face. You know what I'm saying? You can't wash your face one day and expect it to do miracles. You have to continue to wash your face. And I'm not saying sit up and badger somebody, right?
Right.
But it's the way that you communicate with them. You have to make sure that they understand that, hey, we're not doing that. We're not going to do that. Mm-mm.
Hey, Annie, sorry. She said sorry, my Annie got on here. Sorry, I just got on here late. Let me type a message and see what it pop up on here.
Hello, hello.
See, see my message jump up there. See, I just put hey y'all.
Okay, yeah, I see all that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. There,
I
there.
see yours. I don't see nobody else's comments.
That's what I'm saying. It's popping
Yeah.
up. I'm on my phone. I don't know why the message is not popping up on here.
I want to know why I look blue in this camera though. I'm gonna figure that out next time, y'all. I'm gonna work it out. Cause she fine. Don't play. Ah, she stay fine. But I'm gonna figure out why I'm looking like a Smurf on my
That's
babies.
great.
Oh yeah, Smurfette and shit. But it's okay. I don't know. But you gotta take Gigi to the store.
Yeah, I feel take her to the store. But
Alright.
I want to just say before we get off, I love you, best friend. I thank you for coming on, and of course you're gonna be on here so many more times because you know you just like that other Ayala Benzan. Ayala Benzan. You have
You
your voice.
always call
You
me
got the
that,
best
and I
voice.
just feel like I'm just not even there.
Uh,
I do. I feel that way. Like, oh my god, this woman is amazing. Like she's amazing. She's helped me. This is why I am the way that I am.
right.
And for you to give me that type of comparison, it's a lot. It's a lot. But I'm here for it. Whatever you got for me, let me know. I love you. You know I love you. I talk to you
too, darling.
every morning, every evening, every lunchtime, you
Right,
know, and you're always there for me in my darkest times. So you give me the same thing I give you, and I will never deny that.
right.
Know that. Know that. But I'm here. You need me? I'm here. Call me. I love it. Keep me up. I love it. Y'all, I'm trying not to show my tail on this little video, but
uh,
hit me up. We family, y'all. If you watching this, we family.
right.
You know, because that's all it is. It's all about getting to the soul and trying to. It's not about fixing things,
Uh-huh.
and that's one thing that I talk to my boo about all the time. It's not about fixing things. It's just getting to a point of understanding so that you're able to function in life knowing somebody else is probably doing you wrong.
Right. If you watching this, oh Lord, I done did put the-
That's all. That is all. Getting to a point of understanding so you can still function and not ask why and not think it's going to be fixed because everything is not going to be fixed.
right.
That's how we function around this piece.
Right on.
Yeah.
Well, all right then. Well,
But yes, no, I love you. Bye bye. I gotta go because I'm tired. My feet hurt and child, that damn job. But I'll talk to you about that later.
all right then. Well, like as I said again, thank you for coming on. This is Lamar's Nation. This is the place where you come and express yourselves, tell your story, and we don't judge over here. No judgment over here. No
We
judgment
don't
over here.
judge. We don't judge. But we got some stories for y'all. Y'all gotta stay tuned because we got some stories. Y'all don't
Okay.
understand. We got some stories and they
Look,
gonna
look,
come out.
before
You
you
know?
go, before you go, before you go,
Yeah.
I just want to see that video. I want to recap on that highlight that we had. that
Mr.
highlight that we
Dingling.
had. That highlight that we had the other day, girl. Let's
Uh,
run that back
I
one more time. This
I
was
don't want no
yesterday.
part of you and Otis's foolishness.
No. Before you go, let's give you that little treat, girl. Hold on. Before you go, let's give you that little treat.
Come on.
Bam.
Okay.
You know, we got somebody. We added somebody to the screen. Add to the screen. Add to the screen.
Oh my God.
No. Wait a minute. Okay, that was oh my God. Oh my God. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Who penis was that?
I'm looking lifeless. I'm looking like what just happened.
Baby, when I tell you Otis was over there gagging for his life, honey.
Okay.
Gag.
Gas, honey. From the gas, girl.
Gag. I could not. I could not. I
We,
could not.
that was a moment, I'm telling you. That was a
It
moment.
was. But let me go, baby. I'll
All
talk to
right.
you later.
All right.
Love y'all. Bye bye.
Bye.